And all that said, there is the reality show, and people are pulling from that reality show, wondering what is the reality. The conversation has been at the top of everybody's social sites. And of course, that's the, did you steal money from your sister? And so that came out. The fact that there was a conversation with some of the members of the group not really caring for your husband. I'm like, what is going on here? We all are on the sideline looking at Xscape, loving the music, loving the talent, but not knowing, man, it sounds like there's a hot mess behind the scenes.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's sad. Even when I talk about the TV show, I really wish that I wouldn't have done it for several reasons. When I was approached, I always had reservations about it. But as I sat with my sister and we talked about the cookbooks, being able to, us doing that together and then doing music together, I was like, okay, I'll try it, And so when I got in, it was not about the music. It was not about the girls. It was not about SWV and Xscape actually coming together to do a show. Every single scene I was being attacked. Mm-hmm. And it was almost like they set it out to be that way. And there was so many edits. And I'm like, wait a minute, that scene was not first. The very first scene that was shot was the scene with my sister and I. And within that scene, there was turmoil because my sister disrespected our mom. There was so much that you guys didn't see that they cut out. And they depicted us as if we were just mean people. And so every scene, I'm like, my thing was always my family first and then business. And if me and my sister couldn't straighten it out and find a resolve, I'm coming in and scenes like, I don't want to talk about business. I don't care about nothing else. My whole purpose is to make sure me and my sister were cool. And I didn't want to do it on film. And every time they kept trying to, hey, y'all talk about, y'all's problem as a family. It's like, this is not what I signed up for. And it became the problem with my sister. And then they came up with something else about my mom. And it came out stuff about my husband. And I'm just, I feel like I was being attacked, and I was being bullied. But at the end of the day, I hope that people saw I didn't come out of my skin. A lot of times I was quiet, and I wear my feelings right here. I can't lie. So I was very upset in those scenes. The fact that they tried to narrate it in a way to make my family look bad. 7 women on the show, and y'all talk about me and my husband and my mother every single day. So yeah, it was for editing, and they got their ratings up. They got their money. So
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when we watch the reality shows, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, but at the expense of what though? But what at the expense of what? Because when you see families being broken up, when you start to see that groups can't make it to the next level, right. As a production company, as a Black-owned production company, you're talking about Black women who, when I say in this industry, have maneuvered all these years to get to this point, and now nobody likes one another. Now you're busting up homes. Now you don't even care about anything that's going on. You just care about the money. You have to second guess that, and people got to start to think. Really? Like, is this really? No, that we were cool before this. There were no accusations. We were cool before this TV show. And all of a sudden the cameras come on, you guys narrate it, and now everybody just goes out and starts to act crazy. But I told him, and I'm going to say this to the last day, my soul was not for sale. It's not for no amount of money.
Talking to Latocha Scott of Xscape, if you haven't realized that by now. Hello. All right. Hello. One of the I'm telling you, you're just so talented. And when I hear your voice, I said, there she go, about to sing her face off. Yes, indeed. I mean, what a blessing. And does your mother sing?
My mother sings. My father sings.
Yeah. I would imagine. Yeah. Okay.
My mother's more of a writer, though. She writes books, poems. She writes scripts. She's more of the writer of the family, but she can sing. I think the power that we have comes from her. She sings like a very powerful voice.
Okay. So of all these ventures that you're going into, have you thought about writing scripts or, shows or films that you're looking to get into as well?
Yeah, I definitely want to get more into movies and animation and voiceovers. Yeah. And I also want to, do more in the cooking world because I love to cook. And I, like I said before, I want people to become more conscious. And we're not seeing that in our community, that it's fun to eat right. And it's fun to get back to the table and start talking to our children about what's going on and put the phones down. So
what's the most surprising dish in the cookbook? The one that converts the non-believers of the plant-based when they go, I can't believe what's that one that gets everyone?
Oh, I got to give you 2. It's my spinach dip for one. They never know. And then my lasagna is really, really good.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good.
So
When
you
y'all
don't have
want me, y'all gonna have to come by the house, and I'm gonna have to make y'all some lasagna. I promise you.
We are on the way.
So Latocha, you don't have no fake chitlins in that cookbook?
Oh man, come on.
I wasn't even eating them when I wasn't vegan. No.
Leave that out. No.
No, I don't want my house smelling like that.
Yeah. So before we let you go for the morning, Latocha, tell us, what do you do for fun?
Oh my gosh, I spend time with my family. I go see my grandmother. So much wisdom down there. We talk about so many different things. I have a crew of people that roll with me, and they keep me upbeat. We were laughing earlier this morning, like, what we gonna eat today? You know, so they're like, what kind of vegan food are we going to do? So that's fun to me. And then allowing other people to see what life is like outside of what they're used to. I have new makeup artists that have never really ventured out of where they're from. And now they're like, oh my gosh, it's a whole nother world out here. I'm like, yeah, just, empowering people. That's what my fun is. Yeah.
You know, Latocha, you ought to pull one on them. And one day when y'all are on the road and you're serving them a dish and everybody's like, ooh, this is pretty good. Say, yeah, those are my new plant-based chitlins. What do y'all think about it?
Try that. Yes. They be like, girl, I'm gonna try that. Okay.
Oh my
goodness. I got you.
What's your favorite color?
Actually, two, black and white. Those are my favorite colors. Yeah.
All right. And if you had an opportunity with your solo career to sing with anyone in the world, who would that be?
So many people. The only person I would say Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that can still happen. We got to make that happen.
Come on, Stevie.
Love it. I would love that.
When you go on, me time, vacation time, where's your favorite spot?
Oh, I have a couple. I'll start Florida. I love Florida.
Nice.
I love that place. Yeah.
And you're vegan or plant-based, I should say. What's your favorite dessert?
Carrot cake.
All right.
Carrot cake.
Good answer. I like that red velvet carrot cake.
Yeah, red velvet cake. I need to make that. See?
Yes. There it is.
Love it.
All right. Well, we certainly have appreciated you and spending time with you this morning. Wishing you nothing but continued success and hoping that your friendship with the ladies will heal. You all will get back together, get in the studio, give the fans what they really want.
Yes, I can't wait for that.
Music, but more importantly, loving what you are sharing with us as a soloist. And hey, nothing but the best for you, Latocha. I'm happy for you, and I'm glad you just kind of stepped out on your own faith and believed in yourself.
That's right. Thank y'all so much for having me. Thank you for the support, everybody.